Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Before I forget, we are doing a Maggie run. That is not 2 turns to the left. That would put us on the Lost. SER7W6ZE. Alright. I did my Kane run last time, but Northern Lion, you should be playing Judas now. No, that's a bad thing you just said. I was an idiot and accidentally played Kane when I should have played Maggie. We're doing the right thing right now. Never fear, never fear. There is some juicy opportunities to get some tinted rocks there. There is a tinted rock that is right next to a spirit heart. You know what? I'm just gonna tease you out. Just gonna tease you out here. Just need you to get teased out. I was actually worried that that was one of the ones that becomes ooze. Well, that's not too bad. We got a bomb. We'll solve some spirit heart related woes for us. And then we got the miter. As you might expect, I'm intending on this to solve some spirit heart related woes for us. Pick up all 3 spirit hearts. I really would not expect to lose those all on this floor. If I did, I'd be very disappointed in myself. There is precedent for it, but hopefully it's in the minority, you know? For now, we're just gonna keep ourselves in here. Stay tight and bright to these champions. And pick up whatever we can get from the drops here. It's a weird room, like one of these like rare enemies and then a champion as well. But in a way, it ended up working out better for us because we got 2 consumables out of it instead. And apart from that, we're just gonna keep a move on here. Hopefully we don't fight the haunt, but as long as we can get like 1 bomb, I'm not that worried about it. Feels like a much larger floor, but that's just like big rooms plus the... oh god, Curse of the Lost talking. It's so annoying, man, that big rooms on the cellar just constantly, like, ravage me here. Like, mentally and motivationally. I'm like, I don't want to do it, Mom. I don't want to freaking do another big room on the cellar when I have no idea if, you know, there's respite for us at any point in the chain. It's just demoralizing to have to do these big rooms, especially with enemies that spawn other enemies, enemies that become ooze, champion enemies that take 20 hits. It just takes so long. Can't get any momentum going on the first floor. Part of that is because we got a defensive item from our first item room, but even ignoring that, the fucking cellar is just not a death sentence, it's just like sometimes it's a death sentence. Right now it's just a little bit of a sentence to boredom. It's like a sentence uttered by your, like, freshman year geography teacher. We're not done yet? 1 remaining champion. You better drop a key or a bomb, that's all I can say. Oh, you're lucky. You're lucky. You didn't drop it, but the room bailed you out. And I'm not talking about Tommy Wiseau. I sure as hell ain't talking about no Terry Claw. Anyway. Our card is strength. This is acceptable. We could use this to fight the haunt. We will use this to fight the haunt, if it is the haunt. Or fistula. Apart from that, it's not... Since we're Maggie, it doesn't really feel like it's necessary for us to use it to, take a deal with the devil. I doubt it would help us. I doubt the economics of that would work out the way we want. So we will pick up this and get ready to beat the game, hopefully. All we need to do is stay exactly where we are here. And by exactly where we are, I mean, for sure, though, let's make sure we ignore every single bullet that comes at us, or we're going to find ourselves in a little bit of a tricky position. And by tricky, I mean very slightly changed, but not really that bad. We get lunch. I could go for some lunch. We're at 5 HP. There's nothing necessarily wrong with that. In fact, that's probably more HP than you have on, like, 90% of Isaac runs at this point. All we need to do is pilot the Maggie ship to safety. If we were gonna, like, compare the Isaac characters to cars, Isaac is like, I don't know, it's like a sporty, souped up, it's not like a sports car, it's like a Ford Focus or something like that, but you put, like, a nice little, you know, some body kits or something on. I don't know anything about cars, so this analogy is doomed from the start, by the way. And Kane is like, he's like a smart car or something like that, you know? It's a little quirky, but it'll get the job done for you most of the time. Azazel is like a Lamborghini. Maggie is like a freaking like Ford Windstar or something like that, like an old cube van that you would use for your painting business. It'll get you there. As long as you follow the lines on the road, you'll get there. You might be a little annoyed. You might be like, oh, this parking spot is so small, it's hard to get my van into it. That's what life is like as Maggie. You're like, oh, I'm a little slow, a little sluggish. you know, not always necessarily that noteworthy, but you're, you know, you're in it to win it here for sure. The Mind is really good. This does speed us up if we could ever find a floor without Curse of the Lost. This is where we all make a really comically exaggerated laugh. No Curse of the Lost? What universe are you living in? Alrighty, we're gonna head down here. And... hoping for maybe, like, I don't even want a Monstro boss fight. I want, like, Larry Jr. so I can just place this bomb and finish it, because I am in desperate need of some offensive deals with the devil. Maggie does start without, you know, bereft of an item that can really blow the doors off in terms of her offensive value. So we're going to be hoping even a sacrificial dagger I'd be fine with. Even, you know, any tiers upgrade, Guppy items, etc., etc. Sock it to me. Let me have a chance for greatness. Oh, I am an idiot. I've caught myself out of the cycle now. Oh, Jesus Christ. And turns out I'm taking the long way. That's alright. The scenic route is, that's how you see things. Dingle. Dingle, as long as we play our cards right, should not be able to take any HP off us. If it does, I'm going to be a little perturbed by our potential chances here. In a weird way, I hope there's not 9 lives. I would end up taking it, but I hope that 9 lives only shows up after we've taken a little bit more HP. To have 9 lives this early and just waste like the 5 HP that we've already picked up, I almost thought it was 6 HP there. We might be able to pick up 6 HP prior to it. I did get hit by Dingle. Well, technically I got hit by a dip, so my point still stands as far as I'm concerned. I'm going to keep my bomb just on the off chance we want to use it at some point to pick up a Tinted Rock or maybe even a second secret room. Should be done with the Dingle fight. Cat of Nine Tails is along the lines of what we need. And Little Brimstone, this is perfect. I'm just going to head down to the next floor. We're not necessarily behind schedule, but we've already explored our item room in our shop. And I freaking, or not our shop, but we don't have any money. And I freaking hate that we have Curse of the Lost. And that has been immediately alleviated as a result of us having the Mind. So I'm going to put a bomb here. Picked up a nickel as well, which is really nice. Then we'll just hope, and it's kind of hoping against hope here, but we'll hope that we can get Anarchist Cookbook to put a bomb near the door, which it did. This should allow us to get into and out of the curse room for free. It's also going to blow up man in the middle there. Maybe give us some money. We got 1 penny out of it. And 3 flies, but at least we didn't lose our Spirit Heart going into the curse room here. So there's value associated with that I can't dispute. Really, this is the Little Brimstone show now. This is the Brimstone show. It's not the Mom's Knife show. It is my favorite show. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Because it's my show. With 4 keys. That's not an issue. What is an issue is that lockdown grade. And also the fact that we're pretty unlikely to get a deal with the devil on this floor. I know I'm a one-trick pony of greed. I'm just constantly asking for deals with the devil and then complaining. Truth of the matter is, though, we have not won the run yet, and until we win the run, every deal with the devil is going to feel pretty weighty. That's helpful. Mysterious Liquid is fine. Also got a Perthrow rune, which I'll endeavor to use on a deal with the devil if we get lucky enough to get one in the near future. Apart from that, maybe if we get a truly terrible item from our boss, I could be justified, or I could be persuaded, I should say. In the meantime, Mysterious Liquid, really good counter against enemies that kind of chase us down, and a really good counter against enemies that spend a lot of time on the ground. Like these ones. And every enemy we face on the last room. Can't get into the second secret room. We can do something on our shop. Probably. I just want to see if maybe we get a little bit more money in the process first. First, let's fight Pestilence. I don't think I want to reroll Cube Meat. I think that would be short-sighted. That was how I used to treat Cube Meat. It's like, oh, well, you know, if we don't really want it now, we might as well get rid of it. But I really think it's so helpful just for the mom fight that the odds of re-rolling it into something you're going to be happier with are probably pretty low. So we'll just be content with this. Maybe we don't buy an item from our item room. Or sorry, from our shop, obviously. Maybe it's better for us to just buy a Spirit Heart to give us the best possible chance at a deal with the devil on the next floor. Because that is going to be of paramount importance. Totally content with Goathoof, by the way. Like, I'm super stoked that we got Goathoof. Without it, it would make the rest of our life a little trickier here for sure. It's all by the Spirit Heart. No bombs for sale. I'll take this. Oh, man. At least it wasn't an actual, like, downgrade. Just made the sound because of puberty. But, yeah, we're going to be hoping for a good deal with the devil on the next floor. Perthrow has a good chance to make that happen. Could be Krampus, but Krampus could give us Krampus's head, which we would then, I guess, probably take and then re-roll the Yum Heart and see how that worked out for us. Now, with only one Spirit Heart, I'm a little wary about what I'm doing here, but I do want to see what this boss has. And it's the left hand. Well, it's Ultra Pride, but we should get the left hand. And I think I'm going to take it. As good as Goathoof has been for me, or as useful as Goathoof has been, I think we're going to make the executive decision to put it away for now in the interest of getting more deals with the devil, more Guppy items, more Spirit Hearts, and also a potential chance for me to completely forget that I'm holding it in the first place and then make everybody either really happy or really annoyed. But for now, let's go up here. It would be awesome. Like, bombs have been in kind of short supply. I was really hoping that would be a little bit better of a payout there. Just one pill, and it's fucking bad trips. So there goes my Spirit Heart. Have not taken Red Heart damage yet. Unfortunately, we're not going to get Book of Belial to even augment that. You know what? I will reroll both of these. But we did get Book of Belial, and then we have Satanic Bible and Book of Secrets. No arcade. But I think we want to go with Book of Belial for the non-stop deals with the devil. This will also be a good primer for our next run, where we'll be playing as Judas. So I think that this gives us a really good edge. We're like a little bit more powerful than Judas right now. And we have that... Oh, we probably just took Red Heart damage, but that's not that big of a deal. Our speed is a little bit of a problem, as you may well be noticing. But, yeah, we have unlimited deals with the devil. So we're like a Judas plus right now. Well, like in a way, we're like a Judas minus because the speed downgrades are real right now. Rubber cement is like not what I'm looking for, man. I hate to do this, but I think we're a little bit low on HP. So I'm going to go down to the shop here and hope for like a Red Heart that I can buy. And luckily these enemies are not as affected by low speed. How ironic would it be? Not ironic. How surprising would it be if I accidentally ended up killing myself by taking Book of Belial? Or not even by taking Book of Belial, I guess it would be by taking the left hand because the goat hoof was more important. As Maggie, I mean, those are the kind of things you do have to pay attention to. And every character has weaknesses, you know? You don't want to reroll an HP upgrade in the early game as Judas, even if you say, oh, HP doesn't matter, just don't get hit. You know, it's important to have that kind of, like, tolerance for mistakes. Not just mistakes, but also, like, statistical deviation. Like, we just can't avoid a lot of the damage that we're taking right now. Some of it, probably with good positioning, but actually I genuinely believe we couldn't avoid all of it. So I don't think that's going to get us the money, but thought I'd try. Second secret room contains pills. Full health is reassuring. Pretty Fly's nice. Lemon Party is fine. Range down's real bad, but we got a full health pill, so I'm excited about that. Ooh, I did not even notice you. So that's going to give us a bomb and a key and the 4 cents out of this. Well worth the investment. And that's a lot more money as well. Okay. I don't really want blank card, honestly. I want to stick with what we got going on here. Stick with what dun works. Okay, that was like the worst comparison or parody that I can make here. But in all like genuineness, in all genuinity, we're actually completely fine as long as we stick, you know, like, again, we're like a big old cruise ship. As long as we don't deviate from our course too much, we're going to arrive, you know? The waves that are rocking the smaller boats aren't as affecting to us because we are in a very large ship with a lot of momentum, basically. A lot of tolerance for disaster. All we got to do is stick with what we got going and don't rock the boat too much. Second Pretty Fly is nice. Joker card. Yeah, I mean, why not, I guess. We can save it for the chest or the cathedral. I want both of these, to be honest with you. Does make our HP lower. That's very scary, but I think we can deal with it. And Demon Baby is good. Oh, man, I didn't necessarily know that we were going to be on 1 HP. I thought we might have had a Spirit Heart to back us up. Now I'm like, well, if I walk on the spikes, I'm, like, instantly dead. That's a little dangerous. Please be Gluttony. This is exactly what I was hoping for. I was kind of hoping that you'd be like a little closer to not the middle of the map. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was thinking was going to happen there. Oh, man. That was even a risk in and of itself. I think what I'm best off doing here is taking small rooms, and if... Oh, Spirit Hearts, please. If there's any chance I take damage, just fucking Book of Belial right away. Like, this room is easy. We don't need Book of Belial here. I would really like that, but I'm not willing to fuck with it. I will take Book of Belial here. These guys are fast. We could go from, you know, streak to no streak very quickly on this room. Now, if we hate this room, which I don't like it, but I don't hate it, we could always Joker card out. I really do not want to do that. Spirit Hearts? Nope. But if I have to do it, it has to be done, you know? There are champions in here. Pretty much scares the shit out of me. We should go back to the secret room to see what we could possibly find in there. What we do not find is a Tinted Rock. So, continue making our path here. Small rooms, because we're much less likely to take damage on a small room. Demon Baby pretty much nearly got me killed there. You know what? We should probably make a little bit of a renewed focus on blowing up skulls as well. But we only have one bomb, so it's a bit of a scary moment, I guess. Pretty much hate this room. Speed is important on this one, but Book of Belial, or sorry, not Book of Belial, Little Brimstone, keeping me honest. I appreciate it. We'll take our second bomb. Watch out for the blue spike. Blue spike man is not your friend. Fantastic. Continue working our way over here. Still alive. Barely still alive. There was a rock inset into that wall. So, check this out. I'm going to use the Joker card. Why am I going to use the Joker card? Well, let's see. Do we need it? I shouldn't need it here. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. What I was going to say is I'm going to use the Joker card because I want to go to the deal with the devil and see if it somehow gives me HP. But we didn't use the Joker. Oh my god. We got to shoot all the poops now. We got a second Spirit Heart right there. This is bullshit, but we proved our worth. Most runs do not get this challenging. And especially as Maggie. That's my own fault for misjudging the amount of HP we had, but it happens. Feel a lot better now. Like a lot better. This is the final floor, basically. So we could use the Joker card to get out of boss rush. We have to go to both item rooms still. I'm not sure if we're going to make it in time. I'm not really going to stress out about making it in time, honestly. I would love a speed upgrade. Like, just give me a flat speed upgrade from one of our bosses. Yeah. And that's fine by me. Also, huge thanks to that curse room there. Like, I'm not curse room, sorry, the second secret room. I'm extremely appreciative of that. Very helpful. Ah, crap. Well, thank God I didn't go this way first. I think I would be a much sadder individual than I already am here. So we got at least one boss fight coming soon. So many things that this gives us could be amazing. What about this? Not a Guppy item. That really would have renewed my faith in humanity. Got Loki. Loki is an easy boss fight that provides us with a lot of tangible benefits. Please, God, give me, like, magic mushroom. Oh, the pentagram is like, so good, but also... Ah! The damage upgrade is so nice, but I need a little bit more than this, man. What do you think? Okay, I'm gonna blow this up for skulls. 4 skulls? What does that even mean? I'm gonna blow it up, hoping to get a good card. Any teleportation card would have helped. Oh my god, I walked in the spikes. That one's on me. Now that I've made one mistake, if we lose this run, it's completely our fault. Well, we have made more mistakes, but now that I've made a mistake of that magnitude, it's completely my fault if we lose the run. That's just the way the psychology on it works. That, I got stuck on a skull. I'll take ownership of that spike mistake, but walking on the skull there, that's... Might as well be walking on the skull, skull. Alright, well, I'm not even impressed with my commentary here. That's what's getting me. This is like a train wreck run in waiting. Oh my god, a bunch of spiders? Like, a single red chest paying out with Spirit Hearts would be fine. What is this? Pisces. No joke, okay, how do we do this? How do we do this? Well, we see if there's red chests in here. There's one red chest. I can't do it. Now we run as fast as we can, despite realizing that it will not be enough to take us into the boss fight in time, probably. We watch out for spikes for once. And we don't die against Mom, even though I'm pretty sure that this Maggie run is, like, destined for complete failure. I have hemorrhaged more HP than I'd like, I'll admit that straight out, but I also feel like we got shit on a little bit by the speed gods here. If we get super lucky, super lucky, we might be able to beat Mom. Oh no, we might be able to beat Mom quickly enough. Now there's no excuse. Now it's just like, you know, the idiocy is on full display here. Any enemy that is fast has to be like target number 1. I think we're still gonna get to boss rush. This could fix the whole run. As could all of our deals with the devil. We're almost done. We're done. Okay, just go here first. We're Joker carding out anyway. Okay, we need Daddy Longlegs. And this is what I was worried about is, you know, if we had low HP and we came out and we got into a Krampus fight, Krampus could have one-shot us and killed us. But here, we're still alive, somehow, amazingly. Krampus' head versus Book of Belial. I don't know. I think we stick with Book of Belial, honestly. And we head down to the next floor. No, I'm not scared. Why would you ask that? Not scared at all. At least, you know, and I mean this in all honesty, at least we got that extra Spirit Heart. Were it not for that, I would actually feel like we were in a really tough spot. We are in a tough spot. I've talked about, you know, on some runs... Thank you for not being bad, Trip. I appreciate that so much. On some runs, you know, you get into a tricky spot, but you kind of just feel like, oh, you know, it's tricky now, but it's going to be good later. It's like accruing a lot of student debt, but you're in, like, your final year of med school. You're like, I'm going to be fine, you know? I'll be in debt for a while. When I come out of it, then I'll buy my, you know, Mercedes S-Class or something like that. Where we are right now is, like, we're finishing up our PhD in, like, carpet history or something. And we're like, I don't know, and I sure hope I get employed at one of the big 3 carpet firms, or this is going to seem like a lot of debt. But the extra Spirit Hearts here are certainly, like, helping out. I can't believe that we took the left hand and have gotten, like, nothing of value out of red chests. Although, did we get we might have gotten a Spirit Heart from one of the red chests there. I can't remember. We definitely got a Troll Bomb. We just need, like, one more Guppy item to give us a good chance of becoming Guppy. Alright, pills have been good. Or at least decent. The one full health pill makes a huge difference. I can't really afford to go to the curse room. That's a luxury reserved for the run that's in med school right now. Alright. Wonder if our luck down stat is playing into the sheer amount of spiders we're running into here. I really would like to get that full health there. Thank you. Bounced off the wall and got the job done. Still no bombs, so I can't really do what I want to do there. Go to the second secret room or the secret room. I will say, though, this floor has turned it around a little bit. Like, from sheer desperation into a slight improvement. Double Loki, followed by a deal with the devil. This is going to be an incredibly important moment for us. Worst case scenario, like, the worst case scenario I'd still be happy with is just HP. No deal with the devil, like we get red chests or something. Just give me at least 1 HP so full health is worth a little more. Or speed is also, it's even better than the HP pickup, honestly. And the Dark Bum pickup is also extraordinary. Even though we never get any drops, the Dark Bum pickup may have just saved our run. Our luck stat is just too bad, but... if we get bombs, we can blow up these rocks and look for red hearts. But I'm starting to think that maybe Just maybe we've gotten lucky enough to pull out a victory here. I will use that double key room because I think we've got to take what we can get here. Oh, fuck. Okay, 2 pills. One is full health. One's lemon party. 1 bomb. Goodbye. Thought maybe it might move it enough to get the middle chest. At what point do we drop the left hand and say, like... Oh, fuck. At what point do we drop the left hand and say, like, that's not going to work for us anymore? I think we got to fight the mini-boss, if possible. I would love to play this Judgment. Please give me the opportunity to play this Judgment. Every little bit of HP helps. Stop dropping pennies. Start dropping things that are not pennies. Quite literally, almost anything else is better. I'm not going to use Book of Belial here because I think we shouldn't need Book of Belial here. Little Brimstone's going to carry the day. Got a bomb and a key. That's alright. It's not what I want, but it's alright. This run is actually causing a feeling of tightness in my chest. Not ashamed to admit it. Getting the blood flowing for sure. It's basically like a Judas run that never gets HP. Nothing scary about that, right? I'm so... Like, every item... this entire run is like one item away from being won easily or completely unwinnable. I know. But what am I going to do? I'm not taking it to the cathedral. We can now fly and play that Judgment at least. If we get, like, a Holy Mantle, we win. Easily. Easily. If we get, or if we don't have Daddy Longlegs, maybe we've already lost. Who knows? It's one of those ones that exists, like, exactly on the razor's edge. Pretty amazing. Oh, my God. Incredibly amazing now that Dark Bomb has not paid for itself yet. Not Dark Bomb's fault. Just no red heart drops on the entire last floor. And we're still... Oh, Lord, that was close. We're still batting 0 right here as well. One thing's for sure, this run is not strong enough to make up for the fact that we have no... This run is not strong enough to make up for the fact that we have no HP. Alright, looks like it's on, so we're going to be taking this. Using Book of Belial. We got a second Guppy item. The dream is somehow still alive, and a couple of Spirit Hearts actually makes this, like, a very winnable run. And again, it's just, that's how quickly we pivot, man. It goes from impossible to fairly doable pretty quickly here. And admittedly, you know, how many times did I walk over spikes? 4 or 5 times? That's not a Guppy item, unfortunately. If you add those Spirit Hearts on here, we have an easier run. I can't deny this, but most runs also do not come down to this level of tenacity. You know, usually you got a little bit more leeway when it comes to making the occasional mistake. But I've played sloppier than average as well. It's the perfect storm. You know, as they call it in the Deadliest Catch community, it's a stream ender. And by stream ender, I mean streak ender. The perfect storm of, like, inattentiveness, bad road conditions, and being Maggie. Oh my God. Every time I see a red chest, I'm like, Guppy? Guppy? It's not Guppy. How? Look, Little Brimstone was doing damage to these turrets. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not bent out of shape about it, but I saw the beam travel over the turret's body. This is where we have to do the vast majority of our damage. We do have a very nice suite of orbitals. We might even have 4, which is just unfair, defensively speaking. I'm a huge fan. It's going to be very hard for Mom's Heart to deal damage to us without a beam. And I think we're going to get through this just fine. Now it's up to the next floor, where we will not forget to drop the left hand, although if we do, we could still get a Guppy item and salvage victory from the Jaws of Defeat. You guys are, I mean... You're seeing this, right? No bombs in 2 floors, no red hearts in 2 floors, when we have Dark Bomb and the ability to get to every secret room and second secret room in the game, or at least the ability to find them. We gotta check. I'd like to do one more room before we check, just because it will give us the Book of Belial charge. This room's real scary. We have no, we barely have enough speed if we have enough speed. But if we get 9 lives or even any Guppy item here, we got a much better chance of success. Looks like we're on. We got a Spirit Heart. We got another Spirit Heart coming there. We should have lost one there. Now we hope for another red chest drop, because unfortunately there's no Guppy item in that one. There's no cursed room on this floor either. Why work my way towards the second secret room that is extremely unlikely to, you know, ever be open to me unless I get X-ray goggles. That was our first half-heart drop, by the way. We killed a champion boss and got a half-heart, and Dark Bum is like, finally, I've almost paid for myself. Holy crap, okay. Well, I can't be too mad. We've now gotten 2 Guppy items from red chests. We're starting to... It's very tempting, I'll admit. We're starting to get that Guppy dream alive. I know we didn't just get one right there, but I mean on the last floor, you know. One of the Guppy items was not from the red chest. Wait, do I have 2 Guppy items? Do I not have 2 Guppy items? It doesn't matter. You know what? I've decided that this run is a wash. What we are going to do is just buckle down and win. It sounds more convincing when you say that without having a voice crack in the middle of it, but I mean it sincerely. We're just gonna finish this nightmare run. That is, it should be easier than it looks, but I'm making it harder than it needs to be. And then after this run's done, we're gonna have the easiest Judas run we've had in our entire lives, and you know, the heart attack will be over for now. This is a very important moment. Thank you to the miter, by the way. Again, an item that if we did not have, we would probably have lost. Already. We still may lose. But I'm going to try to ignore those nagging feelings of self-doubt for now. This is a very important fight. The damage we take here really sets us up for the chest. If we get hit 5 times, it's going to be a very, very difficult time for us to succeed on the chest. If we get hit 0 times, we've given ourselves the best position possible to make a run at greatness here. We could probably afford to get hit 2 or 3 without, you know, completely losing morale. But considering I've gone through like 80% of the fight without getting hit, I would prefer if we just, like, didn't take any damage. Almost done. That's got to be 90%. We probably got one more phase, depending on if I can get Daddy Longlegs, which I did, and we're good. Okay, we've only got 3 keys, but barring complete Curse of the Blind catastrophe, I feel pretty good about this. Curse of the Lost, that's also really bad. I forgot to drop the left hand. Abandon all fucking hope, ye who enter here. I am the worst Isaac player in history. We'll fucking take Goathead. And at this point, I have to stick with the left hand. Our luck stat is so low, I need to try to generate as many red chests as possible, because I don't think golden chests are going to do it, you know? You know what? Fuck this. I'm pioneering the theory that the left hand is not to be dropped. The left hand is to be taken with you at all times. Never abandon hope in the left hand. Look at that. 3 fucking flies. Life is but a dream. We're doing stuff. We're doing damage. Daddy Longlegs is getting in on it. Little Brimstone is going buck wild. We have not been hit yet. We may get hit on the next Brimstone attack. I don't know why. It just feels like it's got a good chance to happen. Maybe if we say it, it makes it less likely. That is an umbilical cord. That's not even an opportunity for left hand to flaunt itself. This is team hashtag left hand here, alright? As long as you just will it into existence, it will come true. It's the fucking secret. It's Oprah's book. I know that book wasn't written by Oprah. It's a joke. We're gonna move on here. We also, let's point out, one of our red chests did contain a health upgrade for us. That's pretty stellar. That hit there was not stellar. That hit there was terrible. Drop? Oh, you know what's good about this? We can drop red hearts by killing Gluttony last, so Dark Bum at least has a chance to be useful. There we go. And I didn't even realize we'd be fighting Gluttony next, but that's fine. I think we have to play the smart money here. The smart money is not on Sloth. The fun money is on Sloth, you know? The dinner and drinks budget is on Sloth. The casino money's on Sloth. Everything else, though, the smart money, you know, the inflation, that shit, I don't know how inflation works, is on Gluttony. And Gluttony, you know, paid dividends. if I may come to the logical conclusion of the reference or analogy there. We're starting to build an unassailable path to victory. I knew this was a dead end, but I did it because I wanted to get another red chest. Because if this does not turn us into Guppy, then I have completely squandered 4 items. So, you know, that's basically like skipping 4 item rooms at the same time. I really don't want that. If we could possibly get just a Guppy payout, then all is forgiven. So we've completely exhausted this side of the map. These guys are red. They may drop red hearts when they die. No matter how low your luck stat is, you know, champion's still gonna champion. Yeah, there we go. As not Guppy, but you got to admit, red chest power is sort of winning you over right now. I can already see it in the comments. Someone was writing a comment, "Oh, NL, you're being a real fuckboy. You forgot to drop the left hand. How is it you can have so many hours in the game and then still make a mistake while you're constantly rambling in a stream of consciousness at the same time? I've never encountered a human being before in my life, so can you please explain your earthly phenomenon to me?" And then they're seeing these spirit hearts pile up, and they're going, "Wait a minute. Perhaps his mistake is actually constructive? Is it possible that I've judged before all of the relevant information was available?" Well, I'm still gonna leave the comment, but barring that, it's still possible this will work out. I'm actually getting to the point where I'm like, it's probable. But, you know, it's feast or famine. If we run into some super shit rooms, I'm gonna use this here. If we run into some super shit rooms, we could find ourselves in a pretty tricky spot. Or if I just have like a lapse in concentration, take 3 hits on the dark one room, that could cause us some problems. It took 0 hits on the adversary, so this, you know, is a little disappointing to me right now that I'm even factoring in here. By the way, thanks to all of our orbitals, without which we would not have avoided much of this damage. Nothing there. Life goes on. Chubb is one of the easier rooms for us right now, especially a slow version of Chubb. Very tanky, though. As long as I can get them, like, even close to being lined up with one another, it just makes our lives even easier. And, of course, Mysterious Liquid helps out here as well. There we go. 1 Chubb left. Mysterious Liquid hurting with a little bit of creep, but mostly, like, this whole show right now is Little Brimstone combined with Book of Belial. I know they don't have an effect on one another, or at least I think they don't have an effect on one another, but they're driving the bus right now. I'm just a passenger. Oh my god, we've made it. We still have had 0 bombs in the last 4 floors. I would like to point that out because it's a ridiculous stat. That's another full health. Oh my god. We're gonna win. This is absurd. I'm amazed that we won this run. I got to admit, I'm not proud of it, but internally, I wrote off a win a couple times. I was like, okay, you know, mentally prepare yourself for the fact that this little miniature streak is going to end, and then, you know, you got to be emotionally prepared for that. You don't have to be, but I would like to be. And I don't know. I wasn't prepared for a win. It really felt like a streak ender, but even though the left hand didn't end up sorting out all of our problems, if nothing else, this gave me a nice wake-up call. Wake-up call that I need to definitely play with more focus in our next game if we're going to have a really good chance at keeping the streak going. Again, what's the best kind of lesson? The run where you learn a lesson, but don't get strictly punished for it. We were punished. I got scared at many points. I had an uncomfortable feeling, cerebrally, but we made it through just fine. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.